Good evening to you all, and I welcome our today's speaker, Victoria Dutu Madam. And as you are knowing that this is international webinar series, daily webinar series. The speakers from India and abroad are invited, and they are joining and they are sharing their knowledge as per their topic decided. So every day we are engaging this and listening from the renowned speakers, those who are preparing their topics every day. So we are enjoying this international webinar series, and in this series today we have invited Victoria Dutu Madam, who is writer, painter and mathematics teacher. She is graduate and creative writing. She is from Bucharest, Romania. As we are knowing that these speakers are from international level, but they are sharing their knowledge that this is the interdisciplinary speech, since she will speak on the topic language, literature and culture. It's the interdisciplinary approach and perspective. So as per her book, what she have written, what is the theme of that book, what are the output of that book, and how they are working, why she have written such book. So everything it will be cleared in her speech. It's an interdisciplinary approach, and we are eager to listen more from her, and we request her to start her speech on your book published. Thank you, ma'am. Please unmute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I did a mistake. I am back.
You can speak now. No problem.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your beautiful words about my activity. Yes, I'm a math teacher here in Bucharest, in Romania, and also I love to paint. I have in my back my paintings. I try to make a studio for this conference with my paintings, and also I love to write book because the book is also a world of mine, and I think my books are just a dialogue between me and another people and another people around the world. And it's not easy to write books, but it's not easy to have a job, to be very good at your job. Because if I work a lot, just I deliver a lot of good things for another people. That is very important, to be very professional in your career. because in this way, if you deliver and receive and give good things and feelings and uh, uh, if you give good things to another people, you are good and your life is good. And my books are like a meditation about our life, our times, a lot of challenges about our life. And I think it's important to write books. See, it's important for me, but it's also important to read books. But to write books is very interesting and very beautiful activity. And now I try to read some ideas about my books, because I write a paper. I wrote a paper, and I have a question: how do I write my books? And also I have some answers of my question. How do I write my books? One, I tried to instill in the hearts of my characters a fear of the infinity, for eternity, for something that does not die, for something that is eternal and unchangeable, for something that is always perceived at the level of our consciousness. It is that something that can only be perceived and experienced in the deepest layer of our inner self, which can never be brought outside, always remaining closed within itself. What we experience there is only drawn out by the tear of loneliness in the form of a question without an answer. Because in our life we have a lot of questions without answers. But in a philosophical way, it's important to have a question. It's very important to have a question, and after that to try to answer in different ways, in different level, to discover new answers for the same question. 2. I have created a character who chooses differently, who puts it himself at the center. He does this only to be able to surround himself with his loved ones. He wholeheartedly wants to help them grow and then grow himself together with them. It is a form of choice that does not exclude others. He knows that both he and others are like stars on the sky of consciousness, arranging themselves in obedience to the form of those worlds that cannot be extinguished and that are always heard from one historical moment to another. It is a well that always provides water to those who want to sheep the lights from God's hands. 3. I have created 2 characters who duel with each other and argue in a form of battle of ideas. They always revolve around the same center, which is the word of the one who created the world, that is God. 4. When I think about writing a book, the first thing that comes to mind is an idea. The idea arises from a feeling that I experience intensely. A feeling and a thought of admiration for someone, and in opposition, a contrary feeling of revolt and a desire to change the things I observe and want to be different. When you present the people the beauty of an experience, of an idea, of a thought, this has the role of uplifting hearts and making the beauty extend into the mind and souls of other readers. 5. I base my books on beauty that heals and makes us stronger and better. That is why my main characters struggle with themselves to be as good as possible. 6. I must live in the world of my books to relive again with even greater intensity, to revisit in my imagination the places I have seen long ago or where I have lived. In this way, it is as if I want to relive again in the world that has gone, but it has reminded a longing in my mind. I am as I am now because I have lived and existed in that world. What you write in a book is a word you carry with you and you wish it would never end. You want to preserve it to make it eternal through the book that describes that world. But it is not a world that exactly existed because that reality has gone. It is a very hard, if it's not possible to reproduce it exactly, and I believe it is not even necessary to do so because it is a world that passed. 7. Everything flows, said Heraclitus. You cannot step into the same rivers twice. You cannot bathe twice in the waters of the same worlds because each world is unique in its own way and remains hidden as if forever from understanding and memory. However, the writer, with that he experiences and reflects upon, puts on paper what he has lived in that world that has passed. He does everything with the desire and hope that he can bring it little by little to the forefront of consciousness in order to understand it better. 8. I try to read maybe 5 minutes, and in 10 minutes we can have some questions because my paper is long, but I don't want to read all because I sent to you my paper. You can read if you want, and you can use a translator, no problem, because Google Translate or another program is very good.
You take your own time, no problem. You take your time,
Yeah.
no problem.
Okay. 8. But another beautiful things happens, especially beautiful. By reliving that world in my mind and soul, in the space of my imagination, I am actually constructing another world through which I want to understand the world that was and the world that is to come, as it is and especially as it is experienced in the inner world of mind and of the reader, by composing a new world that slowly, gradually becomes the world of the book. One realized more and more that man is at the intersection between a material world that is visible and a spiritual world that we carry in our hearts and souls. But above all, we look for new meanings in all that we have lived and that we are yet to live. 9. Through each book, our soul with all its faces, our face in the face of our soul, mind, feelings, reason, will, asks itself what meaning all that we have lived and will continue to live has in the universe that gathers us all into a profound form of life that invites us to do something in the name of human goodness and beauty. 10. When I was a student, I heard an anecdote about Chekhov. His best friend saw him wearing a black armband on the collar of his coat, a sign that he was in mourning for someone. When Chekhov told him the name of the deceased, his friend pointed out that the person was not real, but a character from the book he was working on. Actually, Chekhov believed that the person is dead, but that person is not a real person, was just a character in his book. 11. I was so fascinated by the power of this writer to live so intensely in the world of his book that I saw here a great creative force, but also a key, a secret to writing a book or several books. It is very important that first you are able to live in the world of the books you are going to write, want to write, or are working on. 12. However, in the book I'm trying to bring to light, usually several ideas are at play. The mind is the meeting place of ideas, and there one strives with understanding and with what is about to be written, to compose, to place before one's own consciousness what you think, feel, experience, and reason. And last one point, I have built a character over the course of 4 novels who goes through different stages of his material and spiritual development. He also goes through different stages of age. My character fight for an ideal his entire life and does not allow himself to be defeated. His first axiom is morality. The second, equally important as the first, is the need to find a Christian meanings in what is inside him and around him. And the third axiom is not to be defeated, never to give up on what he wants to be and do. My character has an ideal to which he feels he must constantly relate and strongly to achieve. Yes, I try to build, to construct a very powerful characters. The name of my important characters is Raphael. And also I created another strong characters, Mary and Gabriel, and also another character that is in opposite with Raphael is Mihai, or Mikhail. Mihai is in Romanian and Mikhail is in English. But also I have a poetry book, There is a You. This poetry book is translated in English, Spanish, and French. All my books are published on Amazon. And this poetry book, There is a You, I wrote it in 4 days. But this experience was very unique for me because it's first time and last time when I did this. Just in 4 days, I never meet with another people. I didn't use the phone or laptop or TV or another devices. Just I stayed in my room and I thinking and I written. I think and I write. I wrote. I think and I wrote. I wrote just 84 poems. I selected between 300 poems. I wrote this poetry book very fast. Just I think and I wrote, and after this time, maybe after a month, just I bring my notebook with this a lot of poems, and I read again, and I made a selection. And this book, There is a You, has 84 poems. And I have another version of this poetry book, poems and paintings. This poetry book is with 84 poems with 84 paintings made by me. This is very interesting experience to read a poetry, to write a poetry book. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria Dutu madam. As a writer, poet, and a painter, you have shared your experiences of writing, how you have chosen the characters of your book, how they are close to your heart, and how they express behavior in between them. Your books are translated in various languages. That is a very great thing to us. At the same time, You have written so much poems, and few are selected for your book you have selected. So your journey from writing the book, inspiration of the book, choosing of the characters, and the relation of them with the society as an artist, and you have elaborated everything in that, so that the books are available for the society for gain their knowledge and experiences that characters. These characters do the work they love to the society, and also they are fights for the ideal his entire life. So idealism in them you have been created, you have that every human being which is always a character, and that character should play for well-being of the society. And as a painter we are seeing some portraits behind you. So these are painted by you, drawn by you, and you have collected in that book also. So the characters and the paintings are also reflect your opinion, your theme of the book, and your idea of the book as a writer and poet. When you was a student, you have heard about the encoded about the Cheku. His best friend saw him wearing a black armband on the collar of his coat. So you have sketched these characters which are from the society, and they are doing well for the society, how they behave with each other, how they behave with the material world. So all these things you have elaborated in that, and you made the world which is visible and spiritual world that you have carried in their hearts, and you have created such characters. So very much thankful for here, and very much congratulations for writing, for your painting, for publishing in various knowledge. We gain knowledge about your book and your theme of the writing your book through this webinar. We are thankful to you. I request the participants, you can discuss on today's speaker with the point which she have written and she have explained here. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this very interesting conference. It's very good experience for me and for us, because in this way I can to meet different friends in India, but not only in India. It's in around the world, and I want to congratulations to you, because you are uh, very powerful man, and very ambitious man, to do every time, every day this conference, to bring in your project a lot of people around the world. This is amazing for me, because this activity is very hard to do, but I think your work is very useful for our time, for our society, for your country, for my country, for the countries of the earth. Thank you a lot for your effort, for your work, because it's very hard to do this. Thank you again.
Thank you for your appreciation, and you have joined here second time. Last year were also discussing with our speakers, those who are from abroad, and they are also supporting me, and you are one of those. So at that time you have also delivered here a talk with the same thing. I have requested again you, and you have also delivered today also talk. We gain more knowledge from your books, about your writings, about the characters you have created, and the paintings which you have painted for you, and the translation of them available for the world. So thank you, ma'am, for accepting our request, appreciating this one, and in future also if you want to deliver any talk, you are always welcome. Thank you from all participants, those who are joined here, and from my all the peoples, those who are watching here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you for joining and listening today's speaker.
If you have a question, I will try to ask if you have a question.
Yes, you can unmute and discuss. Anyone can discuss with our resource person, madam. The Lights of Love, this is the name of her book, and the poetry she also published. She have written so many poems, but she have selected few poems for the book, and she also compiled her pictures in that book. So it is a combination of all, and which is available on Amazon also. So you can share link to us so that we can read it from Amazon. And thank you for your time here, and sparing your time for writing your book, and which are publishing in international level in various languages. So it's a great contribution of you. At the same time, we wish all the best for your future plans and for your future publications. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, with this poetry book, There is a You, translated in Spanish. I participated last years ago at four poetry festivals. I was at 4 years ago in Medellin, in Colombia. 3 years ago, I was in Havana, Cuba, at Poetry Festival in Cuba. 2 years ago, I was again in Medellin, Colombia, at poetry festivals. And in this year, I was in Peru at the poetry festival. And also, I was in poetry festival in Madrid. But this poetry festival is Romanian poetry festivals, Romanian poets, but is made in collaboration with poets in Spanish. Is a collaboration, is a work between Romanian and Spanish, and was also Spanish poets and Romanian poets. Next year, I will be at the poetry festival in Panama. And also in this year, I received a premium. I participated at the contest, the poetry contest in Argentina, and I received a diploma of honor, poetical honor of Latin American poets in Argentina. And the evening of the events of ceremony will be in 29 November, and I think I will be there to receive this premium, this award. It's very good for me. This is a big honor for me, but it's not the first time when I receive a award. I received another 4 or 5 poetry awards, and arts with my paintings. I receive also 3 or 4 awards for of arts. It's good for me to do this, to have these awards. Thank you a lot.
Congratulations for receiving so much awards on
Thank you.
international level. You are invited by other countries also in the poetry programs as a poet, and receiving your honor in the field of this poetry and painting. So in future, if you got a chance opportunity to visit India, you are always welcome. And if there is an international poet meet, they will invite you, and you receive more and more awards from international level, so that the public or the readers are accepting you So they are inviting you in various programs on international level. Next future awards you have also shared here, and past awards. So congratulations from our side, and you can publish more and more poetry book and your writing on international level. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Participants are requested to unmute and they can discuss with our resource person, madam. Thank you all participants, those who are joined here. I am sharing the feedback link for everyone. Those who are joined here, they can uh, fill the feedback link and try to
Sir,
join.
hello.
Okay, sir, please.
Sir, sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir, yes, please.
How we can say that literature look like a culture of human being?
Can you repeat, please? How can we?
Yes, ma'am. Could you elaborate, please, what is the connection between language and culture?
I live in Romania. My culture and literature in my country is not so big like in India. India is very culture country and very historical and very old. My literature, my culture, and my country is not so big. It's not so old like in India. But in my country, we study, for example, in university and in high school, the Indian philosophy. Also, in our country is very known our philosopher and writer Mircea Eliade that lived a lot of times in India, and he wrote history of religion and a lot of religion, and a lot of pages of this book is for philosophy of India, religions of India. But now in my country there are a lot of poets, very good poets, and because we have internet, it's very good to be in connection with another writers and poets in around the world. But it's not easy to do this because it's good to have this connection on internet, but it's very good to meet people in reality. Thank you for your invitation to have a real meet in India. Because
Ma'am,
yes,
can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Please tell us what is the difference between your culture and our culture?
Your culture and our culture are similar in a few points. For example, in the name of peace, we think the same. The philosophy of peace, a peace between people, between countries, is the same philosophy. Because in this point, Indian philosophy and Christianity are the same. the peace of world. And now in our time, it's necessary to have peace between countries, and to have peace between people. And I think the writers and all intelligent people in this world must fight for peace. And India has these conception, very strong conception of peace in the world. And I think India now just spread through his culture the concept of peace of the world.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you for your explanation, and thank you, Sham Suresh sir, for asking the question. So today from you we are knowing that our Indian history and culture, all these are also studied by your country in your various universities of your country also. And you are also saying that both countries are hoping, doing for the work peace. This is similarity between you and us. So, and being a artist and being a writer, you also explaining these things for the society through your writing and creativeness about the peaceness, about the well-being of the humans. Country may be different, but we are doing the same thing, that we are hoping for the peace of every person and happiness of every person from all citizens of the world also. Thank you, ma'am, for best answer and for giving our information about our India, how it is related to your country. Thank you to you.
Thank you a lot. Another question, please, sir.
If anyone want to discuss with our resource person, madam, you can discuss about her literature, about her writings, about her experience about writing the book, choosing the characters of the book, how the characters are related. You can ask as per your opinion. Thank you. So we will conclude here. Again, we are thankful and congratulate to you for receiving various awards and future awards also. We best wishes for you, and you will be the international poet. Now you are recognized and should be invited by other countries also. And we are hoping the best wishes for you, for your literature, for your art. In future also you can share here your opinion about your writings or any other point if you want to discuss. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to you.
Thank you so much. I will send you some poems and some paintings. And I think I sent you again my novel Gabriel for your friends. This is very good. And if you can read my novel, I'm very happy to receive some ideas, some reviews about my novel Gabriel, because it's a novel. Just I try to make with this novel. I try to make a promotion, but this promotion is so. I just want to give for culture friends for free. I try to send my novel Gabriel for free for to all cultural friends in the world.
Thank you for your support and the gift of you from us, from you to us. For we will definitely read your book and we will reply our feedback on your writings. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Our conference is ready. Is finished.
Yes. Now we can stop here. Thank you for your time. Thank you again.
If you have another question.
Yes, we can wait for someone.
If not,
I think no
Because
question because
we can
people's are being left, and they are filling the feedback link and they are leaving. They have watched all these things, and also they can watch again on YouTube also. This speech is available on YouTube for everyone. So those who are unable to join here, they can again enjoy this total speech from starting to end. I will also share YouTube link to you also. Thank you.
Yes, I will do. I'll share the link of conference in my channel, media channel.
Yeah.
LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
my channels.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Yes, we can stop here and we'll meet again for next conference or next webinar. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.